Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. Again, my name is Courtney Austin, and I'm the Marketing Coordinator here at AIM. Today's webinar will be recorded and later posted on our website. This does mean that all attendees will be automatically muted so that we can get a quality recording. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, go ahead and type them into the chat box, and we'll have a member of our marketing team reach out to you individually after to go ahead and answer those for you. Our next upcoming webinar is Wednesday, April 6th at 9 a.m. PDT, and it will be presented by Anthony about some guaranteed issue products. So with that, I'll go ahead and hand it over to Carlos so we can get started. Go ahead and take it away, Carlos.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining our webinar today. We're going to cut through some of the misconceptions on Medicare Advantage eligibility periods, building a profitable lead funnel, and more. In today's webinar, we'll be unpacking all the Medicare Advantage opportunities to position yourself and up your knowledge base and creative marketing tips to have bigger success with Medicare Advantage all year long. And putting some of these tips in your toolbox will not only increase your finances, but also build stronger client relationships that fosters client loyalty. So now we're at the tail end of Medicare Advantage open enrollment period. Now we need to redirect our focus on special election periods and T65 markets. I'm not going to go deep with all the varied enrollment periods as I want to more focus on showing you the sweet spots to keep you busy earning all year long. After March 31st, most but not all beneficiaries will be in lock-in, meaning they can change their plans. But here's where we find the jewels, special enrollment periods. I just want to mention this now that dual eligibles, chronic eligibles, and the over 65 beneficiaries that are now losing or leaving their employer group insurance health coverage are the three markets that can keep you in the game during the lock-in period. Now we're just going to go over a brief summary of the basic enrollment periods that we have year-round. First, of course, is the initial enrollment period. That's 3 months before your beneficiary's birthday, their birthday month, and 3 months after their birthday. Then, of course, AEP, annual enrollment period. This is the hottest time of the year for Medicare Advantage, which goes from October 15th to December 7th. And right now, the period that we're finishing is the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period, which goes from January 1st to March 31st. And the special election periods all year long this is what we're going to be most focused on today, as this will keep you busy and in the game the whole year long. That's January 1st all the way to December 31st. Some smart ways the pros keep busy with Medicare. And we're going to talk about how to do that. So if you're not incorporating the process of asking for and getting referrals, you're leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. It's important that you start during the warm-up and mentioning that the way you are able to stay in business and help seniors live a longer and more vibrant, healthy life is that most all your clients are referred to you by your existing client base. Put this message in their subconscious mind, and you'll be surprised at how many of your clients really want to help you out. If you really want to scale your practice, you will need to invest in yourself, meaning to invest in your practice. Let's talk about the direct mail for a moment. Yes, it can be costly, but the return on investment is worth it. These are some of the lead companies: Kramer Leads, Leads Unlimited, Postcard Mania, and Keywave Digital. Keywave can provide T65 leads. They can also help you fill up seats for your upcoming seminar webinars. Here's the thing, AIM wants to help you grow your Medicare book of business. And we understand that when you're starting out, you will have some out-of-pocket investment. So we're willing to help you scale up your practice. We can give you a lead credit for your investment. But I want to keep it real here. It will be based on your production. Remember, you are an entrepreneur. Start thinking like and acting like one, as there are no easy shortcuts here. The first year or two you have to work this business to the bone when you're working. But equally, you can play hard when you're playing. There are rewards for hard work, and big success can be yours. Some of the hottest tips that will keep your lead funnel flowing with leads all year long. Well, this may sound very simple, but there are golden nuggets in your own client database. Just need to work it effectively and make sure everyone gets touched 2 to 3 times by you or your virtual assistant regarding their Medicare. Warm market. That means all your cultural community connections. Work it and set up in-person virtual seminars to keep your face in front of potential clients, influencers. You know, my natural warm market is the Hispanic market, but yours can be your own cultural roots or the Rotary Club, the VFW, Foreign Legion, Lions Club, and church groups, or any other connections you may have. Centers of influence can be nurtured, need to be nurtured because it's all about the quality of your relationships. These are people that can make your job a lot easier. They can introduce you to possibly hundreds of 65 plus members. Also remember, make sure when you get an in-person workshop, virtual, or any other event set up, that you immediately file it with CMS so that you are in compliant, whether you're doing a sales event or educational event, it needs to be filed with CMS. Facebook ads, yes, can be a little pricey, but the return on investment can make up for it, as you'll be exposed to a much larger market and have much more than enough leads to work with and close daily. Facebook ads are for the social media savvy. So marketing and networking tools to scale up your Medicare business. Let's talk about that for a moment here. Getting connected with senior centers and communities is a hot lead sweet spot. So if you want to work hard building relationships with activity directors and you want to get on their list of speakers, make sure your seminars are engaging and fun and always smile and be upbeat and have a positive attitude. You can't provide what would be considered a meal, but you can bring very nice snacks, fresh fruit, canapé, bottled water, and granola bars. Working doctor's offices can have some challenges, but if you have a system in place to work it and you bring added value and maybe bring some nice muffins and coffee occasionally, the staff will get to know and like you. So when a patient needs some assistance with Medicare, you will be the one they call. Like everything, it's all about building relationships. Stop by with a big smile, with an attitude of being of service to their patients goes a long way in building trust. Instead of just asking for referrals, ask them how they are doing. Once they feel comfortable with you, your phone will start to ring with a few warm referrals right at the time when you're having a tough week. Put in the efforts, nurture your centers of influence, and the money will come later. Top plans that will keep you in front of fresh prospects all year long. Let's review this for a bit here. As you can see, there are so many plans that will fit your client's needs and keep you busy all year long. HMO, PPO are the hottest plans available now, with PPO allowing you to use in and out-of-network providers nationwide. And HMO, managed care, which you will have to use a primary doctor for referrals. And the HMO POS works like a PPO. You can use providers in and out-of-network. Dual eligible special needs plans serves the dual eligible members that have both Medicaid and Medicare. With benefit-rich plans, it's an easy conversation. Chronic special needs plans as well, with many added benefits to help their chronic condition, supplies, devices, and prescriptions, and coordinated care becoming more popular for those with chronic conditions, congestive heart failure, diabetes, and respiratory like COPD. Here's a hidden gem that a lot of agents overlook: the Part B premium reduction plans. Some plans can put up to $125 back in your client's Social Security check. They're going to love getting a thicker check. And don't forget to remind them to mention this benefit to their friends and family members so they can also get a thicker Social Security check. Now you have 2 or 3 more warm leads to work and close. It's a beautiful thing. Now we're going to talk about how to capitalize on dual eligible special needs plans the whole year. I know what you guys are thinking. I don't want to work the dual eligible market. They're on welfare. You know something? I had that same mindset. But you know what changed my mind? Was $50,000 in commissions. Maybe that works for you too. First, I want to say that this is not some odd theory that I conjured up, but something I used in my own practice to write hundreds of Medicare Advantage applications. This dual eligible market that the carriers want a bigger share of. It's a huge growing market, and there's less competition as not all agents are working to understand the plans and the big financial rewards of this marketplace. Okay, let's do some out of the box thinking. Small grocery stores are amazing places to work and get tons of quality leads. Also, it can work out that it's very affordable. Talk to store managers and see if you can set up a table once or twice a week. Inside store is better, but outside can work too. Same goes for independent pharmacy. You can get high quality leads for pennies on the dollar. Now let's move to other territory that is not so familiar but still generates hot leads. Church events. Google it to see which ones come up in your area. A booth can be reserved for $100 or less, and it will get you quality leads. Food banks. Many are on Medicare and even dual eligible. So you have a ready market all year long. Just Google and get connected. You can volunteer early in the morning, then work your booth table, and you will have the satisfaction of helping someone less fortunate and serving their Medicare needs as well. Get connected with activity directors at your senior centers and senior communities. And if you can't get your own seminar, just ask to piggyback on all the upcoming events. Here again, make yourself useful. Like if you get the piggyback gig, ask to help at some other event. They will love you, and the residents attendees will see that and like you and trust you even more. Also, make sure when you do get an in-person virtual workshop or any other event set up that you immediately file it with CMS so you're compliant. Whether you're doing a sales event or educational event, it needs to be filed with CMS. Now we'll just have a little brief intermission for motivation here. Sometimes in life, we need to just let go of things from our past that were holding us back and put our energy and focus on the next chapter, the success, love, and happiness we deserve. How to capitalize on chronic special needs plans all year long. Be like a Renaissance agent. Be savvy about all the types of plans your client may need, just to keep sharpening the sword of your craft and always keep learning. So when you get those chronic clients, you will be more than qualified to navigate them to the plan best suited to their needs. These plans, diabetes special needs, heart special needs plans, and respiratory special needs come with huge benefits for the chronic. Coordinated care to better manage their current health and ongoing progress, track improvement or health issue with the goal of keeping them out of the hospital so they can live a longer and healthier life. Did you know that many of the chronic plans provide supplies? But not just that, they also provide devices like glucometers, blood pressure monitors, and more that can save lives every day. If you're a one-shot pony, you'll earn a lot less in this business. But if you're more open-minded to help most all Medicare beneficiaries, you will be earning in the high 200,000 range in as little as 3 to 4 years. Marketing on the cheap and get tons of warm leads. Here's a way to do marketing on the cheap with senior centers, health fairs, and large small community events. Just Google to see all the events you can connect with and keep your lead funnel overflowing. Facebook leads are cheap, but for a reason. They are not the best quality, but still it gives you new prospects to talk to daily. And because our new virtual work environment, you can serve clients outside your normal service area with no driving. It's easier to have more conversations with more prospects every day. Health fairs are great to work. They're super. They really are. They're held at community centers and senior centers, so get connected. Many are really needing vendors, so they would love for you to participate in theirs. But the cool thing is once you get one gig, they can refer you, set you up with several other events that they're going on to fill up your calendar and your wallet too. So you want to get creative with your marketing? How about this? How about this deal? A couple of guys in SoCal set up a plexiglass box with a $125 $1 bill swirling around, round and round, and had a sign posted saying, "This is the amount that goes back into your Social Security check with the WellCare Medicare Advantage plan." They made a boatload of sales from this gig. Think out of the box, be creative. You can do this too. Though depending on your market, it might not be $125 give back, but it's still there's a lot of give back plans in pretty much every area. Now let's go over here to another motivational slide here. Only you know what you can accomplish. So just listen to your gut, man, and follow that. I'm reading the book right now by David Goggins, Can't Hurt Me. And one of the things I like about it is the first step on your journey toward a callous mind is stepping outside your comfort zone on a regular basis. That means digging down to the micro level and doing something that sucks every day, even if just making 10 more calls, going to see 2 doctors, or calling 3 senior communities to connect with an activity director. Basically, find something you aren't doing and start doing it now to scale up your practice. How to stack your CRM with hot leads that you can convert to sales during AEP. So you got a lot of people that can't do anything because they're in lock-in. No problem. Just keep adding these folks to your CRM with follow-up calls every month. But the most important follow-up will be about mid-September to start booking appointments. Turning 65, only 11,000 seniors turning 65 every day. This is a crazy big market. And guess what? It's not that they feel like doing something. They need to decide and need assistance in navigating all the Medicare plans and how it works for them. You can buy T65 leads through AIM or other vendors that you like, or use the T65 app, the T65 AIM app, to build marketing lists so that you can do postcard campaigns or even door knock. If you truly believe in what you are doing and want to scale up your practice, you will need to put your money where your mouth is and make a financial commitment to invest in yourself and your practice. Medicare Advantage, the renewal marvel. What's not to like? To have a constant renewals coming in just for maintaining your book. But what I really love is it incentivizes you to follow up and gives you awesome opportunities to cross-sell and ask for and get quality referrals that want an expert to assist them. 6 figures is not a joke. If you're willing to do the grunt work and earn your stripes, so to speak, you will have the reward of having a large book of business that provides excellent renewals on top of your current commissions. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, you're not maybe a rock star, so what? Even if you put moderate efforts, you can still have nice 5-figure renewal checks every year for as long as you keep them on the books. I know some agents that we have here at AIM that have 200 MedSups and 300 Medicare Advantage book. They are in the $500,000 range. Hey, it doesn't happen overnight. But if you put in the work in this business, I don't know, where else can you get returns on your investment as you do with Medicare business and renewals? It's a beautiful thing. Here's another motivation I like about Michael Jordan. He talks about failure. Well, it's a part of life. It's a part of business. Michael Jordan looks at it differently than most, because even though he missed 9,000 shots, each time he failed, he learned from it and worked even harder to perfect his game. And as we all know, he has 6 championship rings. And now, in closing, about our last few slides here, we're going to do a little bit of an overview of Medicare Center. I could speak on this topic for 2 to 3 hours. I'm just going to give you a brief overview of how this all-in-one platform can transform your business and help you earn more in less time. Here's the thing. You'll be able to save so much time every year as you do when you do your reviews. As with this platform, you're able to save your clients' providers, their meds, send a scope of appointments via text. When I say all-in-one platform, I mean all your AIM contracted carriers will be there so you can see them side by side. You can talk about one specific plan with your client or do a comparison and let your client decide. With this brilliant innovation, the days of multiple logins is over. Just one login to start tracking, managing, quoting, and enrollments for your clients. Make more money and work much more efficiently with Medicare Center. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about our carriers. As you can see, we have the big 4 national players: United Healthcare, WellCare, Aetna, and Humana. Also, we have some strong regional players: Atrio, they're in Oregon, Nevada, Tennessee, and Louisiana; Health Alliance, Northwest, and Yakima, Wenatchee, and Medigold. With this powerful lineup, you can absolutely crush it with your market, whether you are working one state or all the lower 48. One thing I'd like to mention here is that the WellCare in Los Angeles, California, in some zip codes, is the carrier with the $125 Part B premium give back. Humana also has some very decent give back plans as well, depending on the zip codes. Also, when you get contracted with AIM, you will get access to our agent quoting portal, where you'll be able to see the exact amount of the premium give backs for all the plans. So here are the takeaways. What you want to get involved with here with us, with AIM, is the contracting, help with your certifications, find out what the top plans in your area are. Start the conversation today. Call me so I can assist you with contracting you with the top players in your market and prepare you for the certification process to make it as easy as possible for you to be ready to sell. And get this, we are only 6 months outside of AEP. Call me today so we can help you get contracted with the top players in your market. I will assist you in getting all your certifications completed so you're ready to sell. We have all the hottest national plans and a few regional players also to round out your portfolio. Well, that's about it for today. Thank you so much for joining us for this webinar on how to sell Medicare Advantage all year long. Call me today at 800-672-7202 to get contracted with these great carriers and start earning some big money with Medicare Advantage. You guys all have an awesome day.